Hey guys, it's Saturday, December the 23rd. Yes, I did not make a vlog yesterday, which was December the 22nd. I did film on the 21st. I did vlog, and you'll get to see that obviously before this vlog is posted. But it will be up late because after I finished my vlog on Thursday, I was trying to finish up the snow globe ornaments for work the next day. And I was having issues with Annie's because the laminator kept bunching up the laminating sheet because there essentially was nothing in the laminating sheet except for the cutout picture, which I guess wasn't enough to stabilize the sheet, and so it was bunching up. And so I made 2 snow globes of hers, and they both screwed up. But for some reason, Margaret's was fine. I managed to feed it through in a way that it didn't get bunched up, and I thought I'd be able to do that with the second ornament that I made of Annie's, but that one got bunched up too. So I went to bed kind of late on Thursday night. I think it was like about 1 o'clock in the morning, because I had to repaint her snow globe and wait for that white paint to dry. Then I had to do a coat of glitter, and then I decided to just let that dry overnight, and I was going to laminate it in the morning before heading out to work, because I didn't have to start work until 10. Well, I would say about an hour before I went to bed, so around midnight, my stomach started to feel really weird. I felt really bloated, like I had had a huge meal, which I hadn't. All I had was a slice of quiche for dinner, and I had 2 of my homemade oatmeal cookies for dessert, and that was it. And that was like hours before midnight. I mean, like I ate it, I guess it was around 7 p.m. So I was like, why am I feeling really bloated? And it was like a combination of bloated and nausea. So before I went to bed, I realized I still had some Zofran left over. So I took one. I was going to take Gravel, but then when I discovered the Zofran, I was like, I'm going to take a Zofran and a sleeping pill and hopefully get a good night's sleep, and I'll feel better in the morning. Well, I went to bed and I could not get to sleep. Even with the sleeping pill, it didn't matter. I could not get to sleep because my stomach was so uncomfortable that I just couldn't sleep. I kept tossing and turning, and that went on for about 2 hours. I didn't realize it had been that long, but it was 2 hours that I still was awake. And then I suddenly thought, oh God, I think I'm going to be sick. So I had to run to the bathroom, and it didn't happen right away. I was in the bathroom for a while. So anyways, I think it was about 3:30 that Alex heard me gagging and came out to see what was going on. And then shortly after that, I threw up. So it was like about 3:30 in the morning, I threw up. I was like, are you kidding me? So after I was finished throwing up, my stomach felt a little bit better. But I had a massive headache because I hadn't slept yet. And my joints were kind of bothering me a bit, and I just was like, this is awesome. Like, please, I don't want to be sick. And so at first I was thinking like maybe it was something I ate. because when I was out shopping, I stopped at Burger King and got some mozzarella sticks and chicken fries for lunch. And I thought, gosh, like maybe I got food poisoning from there or something. I've never had food poisoning as far as I know in my life, but I was like, you know, it was the only thing I could think of. And so I was like, oh gosh. So went back to bed, and so that was about 3:30. So for the next hour and a half, I tossed and turned. Didn't get any sleep because then I started to get really bad heartburn up in my throat. And of course, laying down flat makes it worse. But I was like, I didn't have any extra pillows to prop myself. So I was like, I don't know. So I kept trying to sleep, but couldn't sleep. So about 5 o'clock, I decided, okay, I'm going to take my morning pills because that's usually around the time I take them anyway. So that would be my thyroid pill, my Fortic, and I actually take a medication called Losec that helps prevent heartburn, because a lot of the medications that I'm on can cause acid reflux. So this is like a preventative, and it protects your stomach and all this stuff. So I thought, okay, maybe if I take this, it'll help the heartburn, and I'll be able to at least get a little bit of sleep until I have to get up for work. Like at that point, believe it or not, I was still thinking of going into work because I just didn't want to miss it. Like I was excited to go in that day because I wanted to give Margaret and Annie their gifts, their Christmas gifts that I bought them. And I wanted to, you know, I stayed up so late trying to finish these ornaments. Like I wanted to get the ornaments in for the parents, like, you know, like, so I was still thinking, okay, I'm going to be really tired, but hopefully I can get there. And so anyways, I still didn't sleep after that. Did not sleep at all. The medication did nothing for the heartburn. And so it was about 7 o'clock that the heartburn got to the point that I ended up throwing up again. So I was like, awesome. So at that point, it was a half hour before when I had set my alarm to wake up for work. So I was like, well, I just threw up again. So there's no way I can go to work because I don't know if I'm going to throw up anymore. And I don't know if it's food poisoning or if it was a stomach bug. And if it was a stomach bug, I'd be contagious. And I was like, I don't even know. Like, I could be like throwing up on the bus ride to work. I don't know. So I was like, there's no way I can go, which it was really, I hate calling in sick. I absolutely hate it. And the fact that I had called in sick the week before because of the strep throat, I was like, great, I'm going to be missing 2 days of pay from my paycheck when I really need a full paycheck right now because, you know, it's Christmas time. We've just spent a lot of money on Christmas gifts and, you know, we need the money. So it was just very frustrating to know that I was going to be missing 2 days of pay on my paycheck. But anyways, I called in sick, and it turns out that Margaret's mom said not to worry because it seems like I got what they all had because apparently Margaret's dad was actually home on the Thursday with the same thing. He was homesick from work with the same thing. So that's when we kind of figured, okay, it's obviously not food poisoning. It is a stomach bug because obviously if he had it the day before, he was probably contagious because usually you're contagious before symptoms come up with a lot of these stomach bugs. So that means the germs were there in the house when I was there on Wednesday, maybe even on Monday. So, yeah. So I was like, okay. So I felt really bummed because, you know, like I said, I was looking forward to giving them their gifts, and now I have to wait until I go back to work on Wednesday for all of that. So anyways, so that was around 7, called in sick, and I took some Tums to try to help with the heartburn. And I decided, and then I had 2 glasses of water because I was really, really thirsty, probably a bit dehydrated from all the vomiting. So I had 2 glasses of water that, oh, that was like so good to drink. So then I decided to come and sleep on the couch because at least I could elevate myself on the couch, like by putting these cushions here like this. So I came out on the couch, and then I started getting the chills big time. We had our heater on in the bedroom. We had the heater on in the bathroom, the heater on in the living room, which usually would make me like boiling hot, but I was freezing cold. So I got 2 heavy blankets on. Alex got me 2 heavy blankets, put those on me, and I laid down on the couch and tried to get some sleep sitting, you know, kind of upright so that the heartburn wouldn't be so bad. So I was out here. I don't know exactly how long I was on the couch for before I ended up throwing up again. Basically, all the water I drank came right back up. And then that was it. I didn't throw up anymore after that, thankfully. But I basically felt like crap the whole day because I had not gotten any sleep at all. My head was pounding. I just felt like crap. So, basically, once I threw up that, like the water, then the heartburn went away. So, but I still stayed up on the couch upright just for a few more hours. And I managed to get a little bit of sleep on the couch for a few hours. And then finally, woke up and, you know, Alex, you know, because I had all the lights off out here, so he couldn't really come out or to the kitchen or anything. So I was, you know, I was like, oh, you know, like you shouldn't have worried. Like, just if you want to get food, go get food. Don't worry about me. So anyways, turned on the lights. He got some breakfast for himself and whatnot, and I didn't eat anything until later that evening. I had some toast, and that stayed down a little while after I had some applesauce, and that stayed down. So that kind of worked out. And then later on last night, I had a little bit of soup, and that stayed down. And so then I was just drinking lots of water and everything and whatnot. But during the day, like once the heartburn went away, I was basically in the bedroom all day trying to get some sleep. And so I just slept on and off. It wasn't the best sleep, but I was just like, I'm just going to try to sleep as much as I can. You know, if it's on and off, whatever, just get as much sleep as I can. And just kept taking Tylenol for my headache and all that. So anyways, I woke up this morning and I had a little bit of a better sleep last night. I took a sleeping pill. So I had a bit of a better sleep. My stomach wasn't feeling quite as nasty. I did wake up with a headache still, but that thankfully went away within about an hour or 2 of being up. But anyways, today we were supposed to go visit my cousin. He had invited us over for a couple of hours this afternoon to visit him and his girlfriend in their new house. We haven't seen them in like a really long time. So we were supposed to go there with my mom, my grandma, my aunt, and my uncle. And I was really looking forward to that. And anyways, I I just felt so drained still, like, and very weak because I hadn't eaten much over the last, 24 hours. And I just was like, you know what? I could still be contagious. I don't want to get anyone else sick. And I don't want to push it, push myself and end up getting more sick. So I decided to stay home for that. And then we were also supposed to go to Alex's mom's around 6 or 7 tonight for the first of 3 Christmas dinners we'll be having this year. And it was to be a potluck, and there was going to be a Secret Santa gift exchange and all that. And I was kind of hoping that maybe as the day went on, I'd feel well enough to do that, because I would have had to shower before going there. As you can see, my hair is like totally disgusting. I would have to have a shower, which I still felt so like tired and sluggish. I just didn't feel like showering at all today. So anyways, make a long story short, I ended up staying home from that as well. But Alex did go. He went to his mom's because they were doing a Secret Santa, and we had our gifts here to contribute to that. So he was well enough to, like, he's not sick at all. So he went and took the gifts and whatever. And like, because even before he left, I was like nodding off. I was like really tired. And so I was just like going to have a nap. So I had a bit of a nap after he left. And anyways, I'm starting to perk up a little bit now. My energy's like, I'm still tired, but like my energy's a little bit better, and my stomach definitely feels better. I'm actually super, super hungry. So I actually had some soup before Alex left. I had a bowl of cereal this morning, and I just ate 3 pears. And I'm thinking of having a 4th one, because we still have 1 pear left, and I kind of wanted to eat them before they go bad. So I might have myself another pear. But yeah, my stomach is just like growling like crazy. So I'm really hungry. So anyways, Alex said he's going to bring me a little bit of the leftover food, some ham and some stuffing, because we had bought a box of cornbread stuffing from Trader Joe's. So I was anxious to try it. He said it was okay. He said he liked stovetop stuffing better. But I still kind of want to try it. So he's going to bring me back some stuffing and ham. The other stuff that he mentioned that they had there doesn't sound really appealing to me right now. You know, like how when you're just getting over a stomach bug, certain things sound good and some other things don't sound so good. Like they had potato salad, and I'm like, I usually like potato salad, but for some reason right now it's just not sounding good to me. And they have Brussels sprouts, which I've never liked Brussels sprouts, so that's a hard no for me, whether I'm sick or not. And then he said that there was just like regular salad, but again, I'm like, and I love salad. I absolutely love salad, but I'm not sure I'm loving the idea of salad right now. So I just told him, like, just bring me a little bit of ham and a little bit of stuffing, and I think that should be okay for now. So I don't know when he'll be coming home, because it's not even 9 o'clock yet. So I'm assuming he won't be home yet. So yeah. So I can't believe it. I'm sick again. Like, what? Really? I mean, I just had strep throat last week. And now a stomach bug. But anyways, I'm hoping that by tomorrow I'll be okay, because tomorrow we're going to his aunt's for his dad's side of the family's Christmas dinner, and I'm hoping for a turkey dinner there. So yeah, I'm hoping I'll be okay by tomorrow. I think I should. As the hours go on, I'm starting to feel a little bit better and whatnot, but yeah, hopefully by tomorrow I'll be good and even better by Christmas Day. But yeah, basically I didn't vlog at all yesterday because I was just in bed really, and I ended up watching the Polar Express last night. I felt well enough to watch one Christmas movie and then that was it. So yeah. So I haven't had a chance to change any of my American Girls into their Christmas outfits. I'm kind of thinking about maybe changing one or two tonight, if I feel up to it in a little while. But I'm not really sure. I'm not gonna like push myself on that if I don't feel like it. But yeah, now I'm just having some ginger ale. But I've just mainly been drinking water and just trying to eat a little bit, and little bits throughout the day to not like overload my system. But so far everything's staying down, which is a good sign. So I'm thinking I should be okay by tomorrow, hopefully. So I think I'll just have my shower in the morning so that my hair is like super clean if we go over to his aunt's tomorrow, and then my hair will still be clean for Christmas Day probably. So yeah, so I'm kind of bummed because I had to miss today's festivities, but it is what it is. So I just, like I said, I took a nap and I watched some YouTube and I watched another Christmas movie. So, in a sense, it's been nice. Not nice, like, it's not nice being sick, but I mean, like, it's been nice that it's given me the time and the opportunity to kind of, like, sit down and enjoy a couple of Christmas movies, because I don't know that I would have had time to watch them otherwise, because we'd be busy doing other things. So you got to look at the silver lining of it all, right? But I did want to show you, first off, I snapped a photo of what Elfie was up to yesterday because I didn't get a chance to vlog, but I did snap a picture so you guys could see what she was up to. So here it is. So as you can see, she was playing some video games. So that was kind of interesting. And today she is by our TV. Comments there. And Elfie is there with a bowl of popcorn and a drink. Basically near our boxy and our DVD player. So I kind of took that as her way of saying, let's watch some Christmas movies. And so we did just watch a Christmas movie. So I watched A Mom for Christmas. So yeah. So I don't know. I might watch another Christmas movie because this one actually ended sooner than I thought it would. I keep forgetting how short of a movie it is. So maybe I'll squeeze in another Christmas movie before Alex gets home. And then I'll probably get to bed kind of early for once so that I can get another good sleep in, hopefully. And yeah. So that's basically all that's been going on. Just wanted to come on and update you guys. And what a month it's been, I tell you. I'm just bummed. Like, I've actually missed some days of Vlogmas because of me being sick so much. Like, what in the world? Let's hope that that's it for the sickness, man. Let's hope that come 2018, that's it for the winter illnesses. Please, dear God, no more. Um, Also, my dad, I talked to my dad last night. I didn't call him the day of his surgery because I figured I didn't know what time he'd be coming home, and I figured once he got home, he'd probably be sleeping and resting, so I didn't want to disturb him. So I called him last night because his surgery was on Thursday. So yeah, I called him last night, and he said everything seemed to go well with the surgery. He was a little bit sick after surgery, which I think that's pretty common. I know a lot of times when I've had to be put under for things, I tend to throw up afterwards as well because, like, I think it's the anesthesia, like, you get kind of nauseous from or whatever. So, anyways, he was a little bit sick apparently, but then he was fine. So he was there, I don't know what time in the morning, very early in the morning. And then they let him go at like 6 p.m. So his stepdad took him home, and he was in a lot of pain the next day. So when I talked to him yesterday, he was in a lot of pain. And he said that, like, he was prescribed painkillers, but because he's in so much pain, he wasn't able to get out to fill those. And I'm thinking, I should have asked him actually, like, was there no one nearby, like his stepdad or someone that could go fill it for him? Because that's kind of weird. Like, I'm surprised that they didn't get it filled while they were taking on his way home or whatever. So anyways, he was in a lot of pain, which he apparently wasn't expecting, although we had all told him that you're having surgery, so you're going to be in pain and it's going to be a long recovery. And he seemed to think like everything would be a speedy recovery. It's like, but anyway, so yeah, he was in a lot of pain. So hopefully over the next few days, it'll get better for him. So anyways, we're kind of thinking we're probably going to see him on New Year's Day. Because every New Year's Day, his family gets together to have dinner at Krystle A. And last year we joined them. So we'll probably do that again this year. And then that way we should be able to see my sister and my brother-in-law and my niece and my nephew. Because they were there last year too. So, excuse me. So I think that's probably what we'll do. Hopefully my dad will be well enough to go to it. I don't know if he will be. But I mean, if he isn't, then we can always just go to his house and visit him there. So that's what's happening with that. So anyways, I'm going to sign off on this video. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. Thankfully, it was only a day that I missed with the sickness, unlike the strep throat where it was like days that I missed. But like I said, hopefully I'll be even better by tomorrow and I'll be able to go to our second Christmas dinner. And, you know, I kind of looked at it this way. I'd rather miss today's, like, I'd rather miss one dinner than try going to this dinner, making myself more sick, and then missing out on, like, the next 2 days and having, like, a crappy Christmas being sick. So I figured I'd rather just miss today's, stay home, get lots of rest, and get myself better so that I can actually enjoy my Christmas. So hopefully, like I said, tomorrow I'll be able to go to the other dinner, and then Christmas Day my mom and my grandma will come here and we'll have a nice dinner, and so hopefully it'll all work out. Fingers crossed, praying hard. And Riley has been my little buddy. He's always my buddy when I'm sick. Right, Riley? And I have been loving this blanket from Paula. Oh my goodness. This was one of the blankets I had on me yesterday when I was freezing. And later on, when I got too hot and kicked it off, Mr. Riley here took over the blanket. He's been hogging it. He doesn't even realize I'm filming him. He's so busy cleaning himself. Hey, Riley. Riley? Riley. Hey, hi. All right, guys. Well, I just realized I didn't change this over. So today is the 23rd. But now we can put it, well, it's not the 24th just yet. It's still 9 o'clock, but whatever. That's how we're doing it. It's the 24th tomorrow. That's it, guys. We're down to it. Basically, after tomorrow, it's Christmas. One more day. One more day. Yay, yay. One more day. Woo. Woo. He's like, whatever. I'm just going to go back to cleaning my foot. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.